I swear to God, I can't. I'm taking the kids and I'm moving the fuck out. I'm done. This is over. I want a divorce.
And speaking of messes, that is wonderful.
This is good soup.
The Good Soup Live.
Good soup live.
The Good Soup Live.
The good soup. Maybe I'll make your soup bad.
Good soup, good soup, good soup. Ooh, coming at ya. Good soup, good soup, good soup. This is gonna be a blast. Good soup, good soup, good soup. Ooh, coming at ya. Good soup, good soup, good soup. What's gonna happen next? Here's the song for the ones who have a few discs in their can. We're the boys on the microphone, going live without a plan. And no one's perfect, especially you. We're gonna take stuff if you won't know what to do. No matter how tempted the can, it's always good soup. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be today? We're coming at ya. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be today? This is gonna be the best. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be today? We're coming at ya. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be today? What's gonna happen next? We won't apologize if any of this offends you. We're just here doing what we can. We won't apologize for making your cheeks hurt. Laughing on the floor, this is the end.
Have a listen, kiddies, if you dare.
So I don't really want a divorce. We're not actually seeking counseling of any type. We wanted to see if we could pull off the whole thing that they do in Anchorman. And
Where they
if
have-
technically, the technical aspect of it would work.
And the technicalities of the technical aspect, huh? Hey, Danielle. Does your phone work now? Danielle's phone has decided to go into spaz mode. And
Welcome
not
to the Good
charge.
Soup Live. I am your host, the Dented Can. To my right, the amazing one, the only Angelina Moretti, a.k.a. Ginger Snaps. Why don't you go ahead and start the show off by telling everybody how your morning started today?
Oh, she has 16% battery, Danielle. Congratulations. That's better than none. So my morning started at 2:30, me getting woken up by the dog, having a meltdown because she had to go to the bathroom. She went to the bathroom, and then I came inside, and I don't know if she got bit by something or she ate a bee or at 2 o'clock in the morning because all those bumblebees that hang out at night or, and she looked like Sloth from the Goonies. 'cause
Yeah,
her
she
head was all
walked
misshapen
into
and
the room.
stupid.
It's like 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm like just opening my eyes, and I got this giant like weird Muppet staring in my face and breathing at me.
So I had to give her Benadryl, and the only way she would eat it is I had I gave her one pill in the morning, and then like a couple hours later, I gave her liquid Benadryl. I had to dump it in her dog food. The smell of dog food and Benadryl is not something I would recommend for anybody to smell. And then she tried eating it, and she was all apneic and stupid. She's like,
She can't breathe to start.
So
This pit
it
bull
was-
has got
she was
apneic
already-
issues to start. Now you're gonna add like a wild
an
amount.
allergic reaction, but it was only her head that had the allergic reaction.
And her neck.
The rest, her neck was all blown out like a wrestler.
She looked like
She
Quasimodo.
like Mickey
She
Rourke.
had like a lump back here, and I'm like, what is wrong? And it was so bad because like Stormy has like buggy eyes, kind of like
like mine.
like somebody else we know.
Yeah, Bill says I have bug eyes. Yeah.
And at this point, like all you could see is like the two little black specks that used to be her eyes because she's all puffed up around.
And her neck's all blown out, like like Corey Taylor from Slipknot, like all like.
You felt bad for her. I
I
didn't.
did. Oh, I was up on the couch with her from 2:30, and she was up on the couch, up on the chair, on the floor, in the bathroom, laying on the tile, laying in the kitchen. She would go in a little square, and you were sleeping through the whole thing, all slack jawed and stupid, like. So I woke him up. I was like, honey. He was like, what? I'm like, the dog had a problem. He's like, what the fuck happened now?
Because it's brutal. It's like every single time we do anything with these two animals,
Well,
there's
okay,
something.
This is the other thing now. The dog has now, because she sleeps in our bed with us because she's old. And I say, if she's gray, let her get her
You know,
gray.
it's such bullshit too because
But
the
now-
reason the Chihuahua sleeps in our bed is because he was a puppy. So if they're young, they get to sleep in bed, and if they're old, they get their way. And the reality of it is that I have like accepted the fact that I'm gonna have bruises up and down the sides of me forever because these dogs beat me senseless throughout the night when they just do that.
Storm's mouth. She has this random broken tooth that she got when she was a puppy. She used to chew on rocks, and this tooth now that
Nothing
she's
but the
old,
best.
I think it bleeds in her sleep. So we've had to put a towel on the bed now so she stops ruining our comforters.
Yeah, dude, our other comforter, it's got like this. We woke up one day and there's like this yellowish, like you can tell what it is, and
like
you're
blood.
looking at her and you're like, ugh. Like that's rough, man.
She had a bleeding cavity or gum or something.
The other thing you guys all have to understand, we are talking about like a almost 14-year-old Pitty. So, before you guys all
she has to have help coming up the steps. All right, that's enough talk about her fat fucking dog. I was just looking at pictures of her from a couple years ago, and she's
so
a
Angie
whole
decided
different dog.
Andy decided as the theme music was playing, that was a good time to take a stroll down memory lane.
She was like 40 pounds thinner. Her and I are looking like blown out sausages.
Oh, stop. And guys,
It's
you
a
got
meatball and a sausage.
nice.
I gotta tell you, I listened back to the opening of this show, Bill. It sounds so bad.
How bad?
It sounds like a good friend is gonna call you later.
I'm gonna have one of those. Is everything okay?
Oh, 110%, dude. It's
Oh,
bad.
Yeah. He's like,
There's something I
he's
need to
looking
know
at me,
about.
He goes, don't say anything.
I'm just like Angie, shh.
And I'm like, what the fuck is he gonna do? Yeah.
Just screwing with our good soup fans.
I think we're gonna start TikTok earlier to catch whatever bullshit's going on in
We
here.
start TikTok early at every show.
We had
Bill,
the voice of God talking like Elmo earlier, so.
Do you want to hear? Do you want to hear how bad it sounds?
All right, yeah, come on, hurry up. All right, one more time, beginning of the show. I swear to God, I can't. I'm taking the kids and I'm moving the fuck out. I'm done. This is over. I want a divorce.
And speaking of messes, that is wonderful.
Yo, I think honestly that sounds so bad. I'm gonna make it a permanent part of the intro.
I think you should make it a TikTok video. 100%. Did we get banned on TikTok already? No?
It's hard with the mount, right? Because the mount's there. It's a pain in the ass.
Oh my God, it sounds legit.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So yes, but there is no issues. We are not actually getting divorced yet.
This live show might cause a bit
You
of
didn't
a
fucking
ripple.
dry the can opener properly. It's just.
What? What?
What were you just trying to say?
What? Exactly what?
I told her I'm leaving her because she didn't dry the can opener properly. It's a Bill Burr joke.
Not
Are we
told
talking about-
successfully.
Fuck you, all right?
I gave you a brain, goddammit. Use it.
I
Can we-
smoked it away in a parking lot.
That's not my fault.
Can we talk about the latest Bam Margera update?
It's bad.
I know it's bad. The fuck, man.
Have
If
you
you have
read- have you
eyeballs,
seen
you
it?
know
Okay.
it's bad. It's over.
So I got this alert on my phone, and I follow a subreddit group called What About Bam? And it's all news about Bam, all right? And as you guys know, I grew up with the guy. So I was reading it, and in Pennsylvania, he threatened his brother and blah, blah, blah. We can't say a bunch of words that can get us banned. But he fucked up royally. And then he took off into the woods, and nobody's seen him since. So he's running around the woods of, like, the Westchester area right now in his, like, wizard robe.
He's in the road.
Probably. That's after his brother caught him pissing in his sink and then confronted him, and then Bam beat Jess up pretty good, and that's when shit hit the fan, and Bam
And
took
this
off
is
out
not
the back
this
door.
is not a inside scoop or anything. This is literally
On
plastered on
TMZ.
TMZ
Yeah, it's
and
on
everything
TMZ.
else today.
Yeah,
It's
I have been following this
bad.
story like as I was admitting patients. I kept getting like different like Reddit feeds from it, and I'm like,
Do you want to talk about more positive stuff than Bam's unfortunate
demise?
And I wouldn't say I'm still clinging to the thing
Okay,
that
so
he pulls through.
he was doing
And, like,
well, I guess.
yeah.
Or he was losing weight, or he was just back to smoking meth. I mean, there's that. It's messed up.
We had to get one.
I had to get one in.
One.
I think just one.
That's fair. That's fair.
Messed up. What's this channel about? We're a comedy podcast. at Kevin Smith's SMODCASTLE Cinemas, if you can see the logo behind us.
As if there's not enough of them.
There's a lot of them. There's like 1, 2, 25.
Yes, we are a comedy podcast show that we do the show, but we ask our fans and everyone periodically throughout that you go check out childsplaycharity.org.
And
because
on Twitch, it's a big deal because Child's Play provides gaming system to children in hospitals.
yes, and
But
so
we're not
basically
a podcast for children.
this whole started with them. We did one show, and it raised a bunch of money for Child's Play, and it helped a bunch of kids, and it was awesome.
And
so
now here we are 2 years later. Jackass is on stage.
still doing the same shit. Telling
Just
the
at a different
same
SMODCastle.
fucking stories at a new
This
SMODCastle.
new SMODCastle here.
With the voice of God.
With
And
the
the voice
voice
of
of God.
And Johnny's going to be on next week.
Johnny is, well, as long as, actually,
He's alive?
is he? That's what I was just about to ask you.
I mean, that's what I made it up in my head, maybe. I said to Bill, I said I was meant to ask him on Friday to have Johnny come on the show.
Johnny wants to come
and
on
I totally
again
forgot
this upcoming
about
week.
it.
We're going to go for it. We're going to try to get him on, but I know Johnny had a lot going on with doctors and stuff, so it's all a kind of maybe. If you guys are good and you're lucky, you'll see finger cuffs next week.
That would be sweet. Really sweet.
Yeah, that would be dope.
It'd be awesome.
There's
So
a lot of energy we got here.
I-
This would be fucking amazing, guys. I don't even know why anybody watches that. No.
So let's talk about the live event we're going to do.
Smod's Got Talent.
Tickets are on sale.
9 tickets are on sale.
Hey,
and you
Becky.
can get them at smodcastlecinemas.com. There is no .com, but I need you guys to use your imagination. And you'll see the .com. Anyway, smodcastlecinemas.com for tickets to Smod's Got Talent. So what we have been doing for the last 5 to 6 to 8 weeks or so.
It's been a couple months now.
Yeah, we have been bringing on one up and coming local and or rising star
Yes.
artist and really anyone with a talent. So week 1 we had CORY
You can
singer.
pick your feet on stage and we'll be like, all right, you're in the show.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like we walk up and we're really good at this. We're in healthcare.
I can play the armpit hairs.
Nice. We go like this, and if we feel the perumpapum, you're
Good.
in.
You're on the show.
No, so Smod's Got Talent. Week 1, we had CORY Singer. You guys might know CORY Singer because he was the guy who did the theme song for the show The Proposal, Chance of a Lifetime.
Yes.
He also was on our show about 8 weeks ago where he debuted a new song called Don't F With Me.
And it's really good.
And he also just sang.
effing good.
He just sang at the Red Bulls game.
Yeah, he did. He sang at the Red.
We're
he did
super
the
proud of him for
national
that. That
anthem,
was
I think.
absolutely awesome.
Yeah. So Corey's
Smod's
gonna
Got
be on.
Talent. We will also have Jack the Wanderer. Jack the Wanderer is actually a really good friend of mine. He's a local musician.
Lance
he is
Green.
Phenomenal, Lance Green, and he's been on our show. You can check out his older music under Lance Green on Amazon Music, or you could check out his newer music under Jack the Wanderer on Facebook, Instagram, and all that. I don't think that's on Amazon yet,
No, I don't think so.
but he will be here live in person to
We have
perform.
George G coming on to
George
do
G Magic.
Magic.
And George was awesome. We had a blast with him. George has even got a, how do we say this, a can of friendly magic trick, which
He
I
does.
was really in love with. It was super dope.
He got my joint in the box.
Wait a minute.
Your
I
kids
just want to
graduated high
relive.
school.
I just want to relive this one moment for a second.
Again?
Hey, Christian, think about your favorite. Think about your first car. Oh, my Buick. I loved it. When he was like, think about it in your head. Oh, my Buick. The Magician.
Oh, shit, dude. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
I'm like,
everybody
wait, what?
was
But that's
floored
also
on that one.
Oh my God, that one was so. It was
No,
so
he-
fucking
he-
funny. in
You're like, what the
retrospect.
fuck?
George is an awesome illusionist, and it's funny because he really does look like. I was telling Angie, he looks like Penn.
He does.
From
From Penn and Teller, yeah.
He looks like a younger Penn.
He's really nice because I actually went to Zenleaf right after he was on our show that Friday. And I was talking to the bud tender, and I said to her, I was like, George the magician. She's like, you guys are the podcast he was on. I said, yeah. She's like, that's all he could talk about that whole week is how happy he was.
Oh, it was super dope. We loved
So-
having him, and he will be here for Smod's Got Talent.
Yeah.
Other acts that will be here for Smod's Got Talent, we have the band that you heard at the very beginning of this live stream, Title Holder, who did all of our theme songs.
Yes.
Every theme
They're
song
gonna
the
be
Good
here.
Soup Live's ever had has been done by Title Holder.
And they just got signed.
And Title Holder just got signed, which is awesome. And they're doing great. They've done a bunch of shows, and they're selling out. And we're super proud of them. And we cannot wait to have them. Because,
Title Holder is third wave ska.
and
so
their live
super
shows are
awesome.
fucking awesome. So they will be here performing live for you at the Good Soup Live. Smod's Got Talent. We also have
Steve from Super Mega Trivia Slam.
Angie's got a good announcer voice, bro. I like it.
So he's going to do that.
She's gonna co-host Super Mega with him.
Yes,
No,
I totally am.
right?
Snooch or
So we
booch?
are actually going to have a trivia show on our live event with the audience who can participate and play.
That'll be
because
fun, yeah.
Steve's whole thing is to yell out answers and keep score yourselves.
And it's going to be fun because
It's gonna be
Steve's
super
trivia is
awesome.
always so like you think you know it but you don't, and then,
Yeah, you think you know shit, but you're gonna find out how much you don't. I've gotten smoked twice by Johnny in Super Mega Trivia Slam.
Who else are we having on? We're gonna do a couple comedians.
We have a few comedians. You will find out more about them because they will be coming on episodes later this season.
We have
Prior to the event.
2 short movies that
We
gonna
also
show.
have our photographer who is standing in the back of the room right now taking
Shelly.
pictures for us, and she's been doing all the pictures for all of the Smod's Got Talent and a lot of the Good Soup stuff. Shelly's husband is in a band, and I actually went out and saw them live, and they are also going to be joining us this season, and they will be on the 6ix9ine Smod's Got Talent roster.
Bill calls him Punk Rock Thor because he looks like Punk Rock Thor.
All right, when you see him,
He does. He looks like Thor.
it's like if Thor sang like Danzig. That would be probably the best description I could find.
You're never gonna get that out of your head.
It's Danzig. It's Danzig Thor. Yeah, it's a fit. They're good.
Death by Fiction.
Death by Fiction.
Yes.
I was getting there, but I
got it.
She jumped the gun. We also have Bumping Uglies, who are going to be joining us via live stream from their sold-out tour, and they are going to be on the 317.465-inch Megatron, the big screen here at the theater. They're going to do that, but we're going to be putting them through this system, and it's going to be cool. We also have Days and Days, who are going to be doing Misanthropic.
We also
Drunken
have
Loner.
Days and Days.
Yo, you asked me to talk about the show.
And if you put in
if
$5
you-
more, we'll upsell you to the double disc. What the fuck? Yeah, it's exactly.
Tell him what he's won, Johnny. A brand new car.
Days and Days. Who
Days
else?
and
Did
Days.
we miss anybody?
No, I think that's it. Wait, no, that's not it. And much, much more, because there's going to be, we're going to have people from the View Askew all around here, photo ops with all kinds of people, special merch for the event. There is going to be so much shit going on. I have an entire lighting system and a sound crew coming to do this. This show is going to be
Super expensive.
Yeah, really, for real. And on that note, if you would like to support
the Good Soup Live,
the
please
Good
donate
Soup Live,
to-
yeah. Please go buy a T-shirt at thegoodsouplive.com, or feel free to get onto the Bill's Got a Pipe Dream show GoFundMe that I'm going to be issuing out.
Let's try and sell it out. That's our
I think
goal,
we can
is to
sell it out. So listen, guys, there's going to be enough awesome talent here that you're going to be. I mean,
All
this
we
place.
need is literally like 20 people per person to sell this place out.
I think we're going to do just fine.
Yeah.
I really do. I think people are. I'm going to like this. This is going to be dope. This is something I
gonna
want
be
to keep
fun.
doing. I want to keep taking local acts and lifting them up, throwing a spotlight on them. And not because I want to line my own pockets, and not because of this. I want to do it just because somebody did it for us. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, that's how it worked back in the day. That's how we did it. As Jay would say in Clerks 3, that's how we did it in the 90s, son. We used to do all our little shows, and we'd have like VFW shows, and we would pack them fucking
Yeah, I know.
things. You'd have 400 people at a VFW like this, to see some punk band that no one's ever heard of.
And they were probably sounded like trash.
Yeah, but you know what? It was still
was
the most
fun.
fun I ever had.
I used to go to, old school punk and ska and hardcore. I used to go to the First Unitarian Church in Philadelphia, which is like a mecca.
That is
I used to hang out there a lot. I saw Hatebreed in the basement of that church. Yes, it was
Imagine that.
fucking horrible.
I
It
mean, now they
smelled
are.
like BO and asshole the entire time, but can we talk about the website that I found? BillysBallBags.com. It's not a sponsor. We're not going to sponsor it, but it is the funniest
Whoa, wait,
shit
whoa,
I've ever seen.
Stop talking. Stand by. So my name is Bill. And I just want to let the awesome folks at BillysBallBag.com know that if they wanted to be a sponsor for the Good Soup Live, we'd be fucking happy to have them.
So
reach out.
If you get a chance, go on BillysBallBags.com and check it out. They actually make little suction cup buttholes that you can put on your wall that hold your towel. And you just stuff your towel in that little butthole. You stuff your towel in the little, where's it at? Right there.
Ew, bro. Fuck. I completely lost my train of thought.
You have to see Fall Out Boy at a VFW? That's cool.
Oh, see, that's the kind of shit I'm talking about. I had a friend of mine saw my chem
Just right
at
from
one of their
buttholes to
first.
Fall Out Boy. just change that. Right.
I mean, it's really kind of the same thing if you think about it.
Fall Out Boy and buttholes.
Buttholes and Fall Out Boy.
Exactly. So yeah, that's yeah. What else you got going on there, William?
I don't know. I lost the butthole mouth thing. Fucked me all up. I'm still not thinking straight from it.
I showed him that shit in the car, and he's like, really?
Dude, I must fucking killed us both driving down 36.
They make magnets that look like buttholes, and then they make ball bags that clip onto your clothes so they can just swing underneath your.
What's the name of the website again?
BillysBallBags.com.
You love it. Say it again.
Billy.
Whisper it to me.
Billy's Ball Bags.
Dude, we really should be getting money. You just said their website 46 times on our show. But it's. I wish I would have thought of it, man, and we could have molded mine.
It's silicone, and then they have all kinds of fun looking stuff on there. That's just that's like that Dick's by mail.
Dick's by mail.
Have you ever seen
You
that
mail
one?
a dick.
Yeah.
Dude, I'd be more disturbed if you sent me that foreskin magnet from Billy's Butthole. Or what is Billy's Buttholes?
BillysButtholes.com. No, BillysBallBags.com.
Half a show on a fucking website you found on the way here. This is bullshit.
This is why I'm your co-host. I just stoke the fire. Just stoke it. Just get the butthole out and stoke it.
The fuck are you? Guys, if I go missing,
Let's see. What else?
somebody wipe
what
my hard
else
drive.
what
What's
else has
what? Whoa.
What else has occurred? It looks like I took my glasses.
Yeah, I'm
off.
fixing that now. Sorry about that. I was
No, it's
adjusting
okay.
The camera.
It's okay. It's okay. The
Stoking
camera
the
just got a
camera.
little
Just stoking the camera.
little drunk.
Yeah, it's okay. Let's see. And if you guys aren't familiar with the area, when you come see our show, there's lots of bars around here that you can go drink libations.
Oh, do I get to say it?
What?
The Bud Bus is going to be on scene for the Good Soup
Oh,
Live.
shit.
Smod's
I forgot
Got
about
Talent.
that.
We have the actual Bud Bus coming. So it will be here for all of your
Oh, can we tell that story?
necessitries, as Dave Mortz puts it.
Okay, so we went to Marshall's. What? We went to
We
Marshall's.
can't tell that story.
The Bud Bus?
What if the feds are watching?
Oh, shut up. We went to Marshall's, and I'm like, I got to run in because I was trying to buy Bill cologne. That's the best way to put it because, he needs some cologne.
You trying to tell people I fucking stink or some shit? Yo, listen. Yo, I developed a complex.
He's a bit
Before we
stinky.
talk about the Bud Bus, we're getting this out there. This is my fucking therapy session. I pay for this time. No. This girl's giving me a complex, man. Like, she buys me, like, Dr. Squanch's soap and, like, really expensive shampoos. And then the ball box with all the nut deodorants and asshole fucking balms. I didn't know there was a balm for your butthole, but I'm going to be honest, now I don't know how I've lived without it. And
I got him the ballsy ball wash.
And, like, I have, like, coffee and amber, all natural deodorant and shit like that. And, like, I'm starting to get this like, do I stink? I feel like I might stink.
I want you to smell like a very woodsy, smoky.
So I shower with a belt sander
coconutty.
now, and it's going really, really well.
So the Bud Bus was at Marshall's, and I'm like, Bill, what is that? And he goes, I gotta go over there and see it.
It's like the ice cream truck, right, dude? I was like,
I'm like, don't do that. And all the windows are open. And tell the rest of the story because I wasn't next to you when that stuff occurred.
so I walk up, right, and I walk up to the side of it, and there's one dude sitting in it, and he's got his hat down like this, and he's literally like way far back behind the ice cream truck window. And it's cool though because it's just like an ice cream truck. Like they got pictures, all this shit, and then they got jars with magnifying glasses so you can really like fucking look at and smell it and all that. And I didn't do that though because I don't know, man. I know COVID's over, but I feel like you shouldn't be licking shit that some dude's got on a fucking windowsill of a truck. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't want to put that like right here.
You don't want to window lick it.
Dude, I just, it's not like I'm scared, like I'm gonna die or anything like that, or unalive. Sorry, TikTok. It's more of like, I don't really feel like having the sniffles and hacking up my left lung and having people shoot me dirty looks for the next fucking 3 days. You know what I mean? Like, 'cause everybody, as soon as you're like, people are like, so, yeah. So I get up there and he's back there and I'm like, it smells like he's smoking. And he was. And I was like, yo, my man. And I'm like, so how's this work? And he's like, well, what do you want? And I'm like, I'm sitting in a parking lot on a highway, and I'm looking around, and I'm like, this is unreal to me, man.
Like, it's
remember?
like where like Texas Roadhouse and Bubba's is. There's like a Marshall's and like an Indian grocery store.
Let me pause this.
And then the Bud Bus.
Let me pause this story right here as I'm at the window looking at his menu options on his ice cream truck of weed. And we're going to pause this story, and I want you guys to understand. I'm going to tell you a story. When I was 17 years old, I got pulled over at 8:30 in the morning driving to school. Actually, I wasn't even driving. I was the passenger. We were driving to school, and we weren't in something uber flashy. What kind of car?
A Mustang.
Nope. No. This was a 1994 Ford Tempo. That's that kind of attractive, and it was gray. It wasn't even red.
Was it white or was it gray?
It was gray. Had the luggage rack on the fucking tail fucking trunk thing and everything, right?
Ride.
So we're driving this piece of shit, and the car was a turd, to go to school. None of us are happy about it, and we get pulled over. And when the cop comes up to the window,
I smell weed.
he says, license and registration, please. And it's 8 a.m., and it's like some shit out of Super Troopers because I need this. I swear to God, it's 8 a.m., and this dude's got a flashlight pointed at us. And I'm like, it's fucking sunny. I'm like, is this? Anyway. So he asks immediately, and I mean immediately, before you could even get our shit out of our wallets, our IDs that at that point were like 17, so they're like 10 minutes old. Like, they're literally like, they're so new. They don't even have a scratch on them, and you have to hand them over to, But anyway, we're trying to get our licenses out, and he rips us out of the car immediately. And it wasn't like it is now. We're like, do you mind if I look around the car? No. There was, get out.
Get the fuck out.
So we get out of the car. They throw us against the fucking hood. They rip through the car. He comes out with an orange thing that's this big. And he goes, this is a syringe cap. You're all under arrest. And I looked at him, and I go, that is a wire nut. And we argue for a hot minute until I get thrown in the car. And, and then the supervisor shows up, and we're getting arrested. And when the supervisor gets there, he looks at the other cop and goes, that's a wire nut. Let them go to school. And that's how we got out of it.
And what does this have to do with the Bud Bus?
Right. So now back to the Bud Bus. So now I'm sitting at the Bud Bus, and this is to fast forward 20-something years, and I'm literally looking at my huge selection of fine herbature that I can buy in a parking lot with my credit card in broad fucking daylight, and I'm just sitting there like, this is unreal. I'm like waiting for the SWAT team to start rappelling down from
just some dude
fucking helicopters.
Hanging out in his,
and I've realized we're shell-shocked, bro, and nobody gives a fuck anymore. It's over.
Did you see what George put? He goes, I know COVID is over, but I don't think I should be licking something a guy has on his shelf in a truck.
Yes. I feel like it's a perfect T-shirt. Go ahead. No, he does. Because here's the deal. And in New Jersey, this is how the law is written. Yeah. In New Jersey, you are not allowed to sell cannabis unless you are a cannabis dispensary. However, you are allowed to give away up to 6 ounces to each person you see. And you can sell stickers.
So you buy a sticker.
So I bought a sticker.
$30 sticker.
I bought a sticker, and then he was like, and here's your gift.
And here's your
and
gift
that's
for
what he
your
did
sticker.
too. I swear to God, the dude threw it at me. He was like, "And here's your gift, you piece of shit.
Let me
Like,
go
get
back
out
to
of here,
taking
you
my
dumb
nap."
fuck. You're probably mad nervous,
Yeah, that was
So-
how that went. So,
But it's gonna be here. And the guy, no, honestly, the Bud Bus is he's a really cool dude, and we wanted him involved because I
just
tried
thought
to
it was
cater
cool.
the last event we did, and it almost. I don't think I'm ever going to financially recover. We had a lot of TikTok stoners on that night, and holy fuck. Wow, I thought I over-prepared, and not even close.
We got like 50 edibles, And then we had like all these.
I had
joints.
155 pre-rolled joints.
Yeah,
in
and they were
that-
all gone in 5 minutes.
And everything was gone within the first 10 minutes of the show. Yep. And I was sitting there like, and I'm like, and you got to understand, so like literally, like I would bring people up, and especially like the people who weren't like really big smokers,
whole
I would
place
bring them
smelled like
up,
weed. It
and
was-
they would sit there and they would be like, and I'd be like, you okay?
I wasn't.
So now everybody's shit is going to be on themselves, and y'all can, if you guys shut your brains off and you can't think, you're not blaming me this time.
So I wasn't involved with that event, the first event. I brought our daughter because she wanted to go, and I was backstage, I guess, in that sitting on the couch with Kate for a while.
In the green room,
It wasn't green. It was like a orange.
in the black room,
Black floor, and
it was black
Kevin's
the room was
jersey
black.
hanging up
and red
and red
and black
and there
Mostly
was some
black,
ceiling
though.
ceiling
and red.
was white, blue colored. Anyway,
Black
so
and yellow. Black
I
and
was
yellow.
only there for like a half hour, if that, for that first live stream, and that's why I constantly make fun of it because I call it the.
She just
telethon.
likes to bust balls. That's all it's about. Because
'Cause-
she ain't got a set.
Yeah.
Although, do you today? Because the other day I reached in her pocket.
Billy's balls. What is it? Billy's ball sack or?
That's not what we're going with this. Dude, yo, literally. I hope those dudes send us a fucking check. Or
That's
actually, you know
the
what? Fuck the
website.
check. Just send me the fridge foreskin, and I want the dick funnel.
Billy's
For you.
ballsack.com. Billy's.
I don't want the buttholes to hold
Trailer
your towel.
hitch
That's just
balls.
gross.
The butthole towel.
It's literally a suction asshole that you put against your tile wall, and then you take the fucking towel and you stuff it in the butthole, and it holds your towel. And
Yes, it's ingenious.
it's just been all butthole jokes and Smod's Got Talent. That's all we got, huh?
Actually, my scrubs, the roses on my scrubs,
Which is really
a
just
bit like buttholes.
I can't believe we're back for season 5. I really can't. I'm gonna be honest.
How are we not canceled? Okay. All right, let's get this show back on track. No,
What track?
I don't know. We still have a half hour left talking about shit, so let's go.
Do you have anything you want to talk about?
I talked about my buttholes.
Christian, do you have anything you want to talk about?
He not
Nah.
paid attention.
He's not. Yeah, he's on his. He's
like,
watching
huh?
the newest
Yeah.
episode of freaking something on TV.
He's watching.
Say
me and
what now?
Margera.
I said you're watching something on your phone, aren't you?
Mind your business.
Can we talk about what we started binge watching lately?
What have we been watching?
So we finally signed up for HBO Max.
Oh, dude, and I'm in love with this fucking show. God, I know exactly what you're talking
So
about. And wait.
we-
People are gonna get mad at us because we haven't seen it until now. But you have to understand, we had HBO when we had originally had Prime, and then when it went to HBO Max, they pulled it from Prime, and then like
It finally
7
came
months
back.
later it came back. But I was mid binge of a very long series, so it had to wait until we finished.
So there's 3 shows that we started watching on HBO. First one was Oz. We binge watched the shit out of Oz.
Which I'm gonna interrupt because here's the
Love
thing.
Oz.
I want to say things about each one of these statements. So we're binge watching Oz, and so I come here and I'm talking, and I reached out to Dean Winters to see if we could get him involved with Smod's Got Talent because I'm a huge fan, and Oz was like one of my favorite shows. So we'll see if he comes back to us. But so I'm telling Ernie about this shit the other day, and he's like, "Yo, I was in Oz, right?"
So every
And I'm like, "No
freaking
fucking way!" And yeah,
scene
he is. I have the picture on my
where
phone. I was like,
J.K. Simmons is walking around, we're looking for Ernie in the background because he's like anytime he's ever
he was a
pushing
prison
book
guard in a
cart.
few episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we
He-
caught him in a few scenes and we took some pictures. Like,
Yeah, so I will try to post those up so you guys can see Ernie on our favorite show, which
so
is our favorite show right now.
that's our favorite show right now. There's a lot of buttholes on Oz.
Dude, we can't talk about that again. Billy's buttholes.oz. I mean, come.
Whoa! Out of pocket.
And then the next one was Peacemaker with John Cena.
Peacemaker was a good
I
fucking show
liked
too,
it.
man.
I
It was corny
really
as
liked
shit,
it.
but it was funny.
Way violent and really corny, but
It was definitely violent.
It was really good. And now the one we're doing is Doom Patrol.
You guys haven't seen Doom Patrol? Doom Patrol's like DC's fucked up superheroes that aren't really heroes. They
Kind of
just
like
kind
the
of.
Umbrella Academy, but if like DC were to do it.
But
it's
Brendan
very dark.
Fraser is the main character,
And Matt Bomer.
and Matt Bomer, and I mean,
Everybody likes Matt Bomer. I don't care who
it's
you
Matt
are.
Bomer. You can't really.
Fuck Matt Bomer.
Yeah.
Oz was filmed in Bayonne. Yes, I know. Ernie told me after he told me he was fucking on it. You know what the funniest thing is? If Ernie had said the first time I met him that he was on Oz instead of in Clerks, I probably would have been more psyched. Like, and I love Kevin Smith movies, but I love Oz.
As soon as we got HBO Max,
That show was fucking
So
phenomenal.
I canceled my AMC Plus subscription until the new Walking Dead series come on. And I was like, I'll get HBO Max. I looked at Bill. I said, what are we doing first? And we both looked at each other. I'm like, we get Oz.
Yeah, you have to. And
We're
now,
almost
did
done
you
with it.
ready for this? Do you know that they made half of the 7th season, and you can find them? They're called the Lost Episodes. So they did come back after the whole anthrax scare, apparently. And and I was like, but so the real reason Oz got canceled apparently was because there was I've read about it. There was a big lawsuit between HBO and Viacom over who owned the rights to it. And that's what eventually was the death of the series. Unfortunately. But you got to remember, man, Oz was the series. That is the show that led way to all of the big HBO winners.
Yep. We talked about all the shows that were on HBO at that time. What was it? Real Sex?
You had Real Sex. You
Real
had
Sex.
Oz.
We
You
used
had
to
The
watch
Sopranos.
Real Sex all the time in college. And I used to sit
You
there.
had The Sopranos. You had The Wire.
Yep.
I mean, like literally. I mean, if you think about it, at that point in that like early, like late '90s, early 2000s on HBO, all the good shit was on HBO. That was
Yeah, it
the
really
only
was,
place to
though.
watch it.
Yeah. And they recycled the same people.
Doesn't matter. Yeah. Well, which makes it even more. Yes.
Yes.
I love Oz.
I know.
I really do love that
So
show.
I think we're like, I don't even know what season we're in with Doom Patrol right now, but I like it. I know that we've fallen asleep the last few nights.
Al. Hey, Al, where's your fucking milk crate? It's Al DePere.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, I just collected who the Angler Al show was. Yes. So Al is a very good friend of mine and an old friend of mine, and there is a milk crate story that went on for months. And maybe if we're lucky, we can get Al to make a special appearance on the Good Soup Live now that he's running his own show called the Angler Al podcast.
Angler.
Sorry.
There's
God
a
damn. It's the
fish.
boat. I know. It's a boat
Angler.
too. An angler.
Hear that?
The Angler Al show. You can see it on YouTube. You can see it on, I believe, Facebook as well. But go search it on YouTube because he's a good friend of ours. And it's about fishing. So if you fish.
I don't fish.
I
anymore.
fished when I was younger. The only reason I don't fish now is I don't want to go early. And then if you go at the night, like for night blues, you don't get back till like 3 o'clock in the fucking morning.
Nope, I'm good.
It's too late for this guy. Too much of a bitch these days.
Bitch.
Bitch.
No problem. We give people show shout outs all the time.
It's kind of our thing.
Yeah, it's what we do.
It's what we do.
Yeah.
So I'm preparing a performance for Smod's Got Talent. I don't know if I'm definitely going to perform yet, but we'll see how it goes.
What are you performing?
Well, I just told you guys I'm looking at laser animated fucking lasers now to make animated
Lasers!
laser
Sharks
fucking
with
sharks.
laser beams on their head.
Shut up, man.
Lasers!
Fucking like in
You're Kelly Mulder.
it's not nice. Stop making fun of the freaking X-Men nerds. That's not nice, Angie.
X-Men X-Files? The X-Files, not X-Men X-Files. Kelly Mulder, get your fucking nerds right, boy.
So before you start getting all loud about X-Files or fucking X-Men or whatever the fuck it is that you're running your mouth about, let's not forget that I've spent the only days off that I've had this week fixing your vehicle and taking care of your shit.
So listen to this. So last week, Bill took some time to fix my, once again, broken-ass Jeep.
Yo, her fucking upper radiator hose looked like a balloon animal from a fucking clown. That shit was blown out like
he
this.
took it to go get the front end shake down because it was bushings are bad on it. Let's just put it that way. It's making a sounds like bad.
It sounds like our bed when
sex.
Kate's not home.
So he took it to a friend of ours to get the whole front end shook down, and they opened the hood. He goes, "Hey, Bill, this isn't what it's supposed to look like." And Bill's like, "No shit." and my upper rat hose look like a balloon animal.
I literally told her, I was like, back away slowly. I'm like, don't
Yeah.
look at it.
And
Don't
I'm like, what are
fucking
you
touch
talking
it.
about? He
Just
goes,
back
it's not supposed
away.
to look like that. So now he's putting every scenario in my head. Like my motor's gonna go bad. It's gonna piss radiator fluid all over me. It's gonna blow up while I'm driving. I'm like, oh my god.
Yo, the funniest thing about this is I didn't say any of these things.
Oh.
None of them. Not one of them. Actually, the only thing I said was that the hose could rupture and it's going to blow coolant all over the place.
Well, we were talking about having
but
a blown
Angie is
head
convinced
gasket.
herself that at any point, if that truck is to fart, stumble, not brake correctly, squeak, grind, rattle, pop, bang, or fucking move in any way that is not completely the way that she decided it should go, that truck is going to kill her.
All right, so he decides to redo my cooling system yet again. This is like the 5th time in less than a year.
Burp the bubbles, Daddy.
And then what happened, Bill? What happened? What did we find out? What did we find out there, Master, ASC certified technician?
Oh, fuck. So apparently...
Tell the people what happened, Bill, please.
Well, the jury came in after I changed the hose and some other shit on it, and it turns out I might be the asshole. When we got the truck, it had green coolant in it, which I knew wasn't right.
It clogged the fuck out of it.
It fucked everything up, which is the original reason we actually changed the entire coolant system to start. And then I put the stuff that it was supposed to have in it, which was called G05. It is an organic orange coolant that runs in cars, and it's expensive. And I didn't realize the reason it's so expensive is because it's concentrate. So her truck's been running 100% fucking G05 concentrated coolant through its entire system, and I was like, yeah,
For like a
months.
Oh yeah, for months. So when I start the car, it takes like 45 minutes for it to get warm. Hey there, Super Mega Trivia Slam!
Go ahead, finish the ad in your
It's
voice.
now in the streaming network: Strong Island TV, Drake Media Network, Tubi, Zumo, Memento, and Paraflix. More coming soon. See?
Go check out Super
Pretty
Trivia,
fucking good.
Super Mega Trivia Slam.
And that's why I do Steve's voice, because you can't do it. You just fuck it up. That's why you go to BillysBallsacks.com.
You're gonna be going to Billy's ball sack.
So the truck, now my truck runs, knock on wood, okay.
Yes, for now.
For now.
For now.
Yeah, for now.
It's outside right now. We drive here in the poor people car so we don't get mugged with all the expensive equipment. If we take my car, they'll know we're rich. We're not fucking rich by any means. Don't get it twisted. We live in a 22-bedroom mansion in Millstone. I mean, it's modest is really what it's all about,
That's why when you sleep on the couch, it creaks. You sit on it. I was telling Shelly.
One of the boards at our couch blew out. So when you sit on it, you drop like fucking 3 feet into it.
It's a storage couch. Somebody gave it to us, and when they gave it to us, it was rather new. But from the dog
When we moved
jumping
back here,
on it,
we were.
and from Bill jumping on it.
I don't jump on
no,
it.
you slam your ass onto that couch. You slam.
It's funny too
slam
because you still think I'm jumping on the couch, and that's what broke it. Meanwhile, as soon as Angie and them all leave the house, here I am sitting on it like this, my feet up on a table.
So there's a piece in it, but it's got the part that pulls out like a bed, and it has when we moved back to Jersey, we were poor. Like
We
really,
were.
really poor.
We were really poor.
Yeah.
We had to take a free Jeep, free couch, free refrigerator. I mean, literally, everybody was just throwing junk at us. We had 3 free washers, but none of them worked.
We had to call a scrapper to come get them.
And I had to load them bitches up the basement steps by my goddamn self again.
Trying to get that thing down the steps was a nightmare. But so that sleeping on that awful fucking couch at 2:30 this morning with the fucking dog whose head looked like fucking Sloth from the Goonies, all misshapen and
You know what she looks
looked
like?
a Toxic Avenger.
She looks like when you ever see the kids when they're at Build-A-Bear and they pick the dog shape and like this was back when they used to let the kids actually do it. Now the
Stuff it. It was like
when they
all-
overstuffed it like wildly. That's what Storm looked like this morning.
Her eyes were all blown out and her neck's all like just out. Yeah. So yep. Yeah. How's that plant-based smoothie there, honey?
It's my plant-based.
Yeah, we've officially
vegan
the
smoothie.
whole family has now switched over to being vegetarian.
Yes.
I had my ew moment when I made sausage and peppers
Bro,
last
I
week.
literally so she makes sausage and peppers and I walk in and she's about to take the first bite and she like opens her mouth. She gets it in her mouth and like I can see one of the pieces of sausage just like touched her tongue, she immediately turned green and threw the whole thing in the garbage. I was like, Yep,
That happened.
no, you know,
I don't know. It
and
turned
I
me
didn't
off.
force it. Yeah, but I didn't force them into it. Honestly, it's just that my vegan shit tastes better. It's really that's really it, and it does, dude. Don't even try to fucking
I'm not
lie.
saying I'm not lying. It does. You brought me breakfast.
I
The other
brought
day.
her
It was
vegan bacon,
amazing.
vegan egg whites, and
Vegan egg whites. No, it was egg whites, vegan bacon, hummus, and feta.
organic
on,
egg whites. I'm sorry, not vegan. Fuck
on-
me, right? I mean, Jesus Christ.
on a multigrain. And
Cracker. It's like a G's-It, right? You don't even know, man. It's been like 9 years. I've been waiting for the perfect moment to lay that joke down, and there it was, and it's over. And see, that's what life's all about. It's all about just moments. And
You know, it's what I always wanted to really do is that goes over like a fart in church, or I would have known better if I woke up with my face sewn to the carpet.
I never understood that. I always thought that was some nonsensical shit that boomers said. To be fair, that one and what's the other one? My family is the worst with it, and like literally, if you want to see me fucking get angry, all you have to do is use this fucking saying in a conversation,
Go ahead,
and I
say
want.
it.
They all say "not for nothing."
And you do
Not
it too.
for nothing, but, and I'm like,
Yeah,
not
but you
for-
do it too. You do it all. You don't even realize you do it.
don't do
You
it.
Yes,
I
you
do not. You do, but I don't.
Not for
No.
nothing, Ange.
And what was the other one? There's one more. I don't remember it, but it's another fucking.
I like to play devil's advocate. That pisses them off quite a bit.
Because you know what? No, let's have this out on air with everybody watching, because we started the show off with "I want a divorce," so let's just roll with it. All right? Do you want to know why I hate it when you say I'm playing devil's advocate?
I don't even have to say
Because
it.
I'm about to play devil's advocate. When you say that, it immediately is the same thing as when Ricky Bobby says, "In all due respect," and I mean with all due respect. You understand? It's going to be something retarded. Like, see, and
it's
there we go.
not
Now I'm
gross.
being offensive. But it's going to be something way offensive that you're about to throw in my face. And it always is. Always. Like, I'll be like, hey, I want to make a movie about
Buttholes.
my time that I was a heroin addict. And you'll be like, hey, I don't want to play devil's advocate, but you should probably not do that because you suck. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's usually because your ideas blow and you can't, you know what I mean? And that's,
Those words have never come out of my mouth.
yo, she beats me when you guys aren't looking.
Did you? No one caught it before the show. I don't think we were live yet. Bill's like, hey, just watch this.
Oh, yeah, no. So I decided we're going to start doing the Anchorman thing. And before the camera, when the camera comes up and the theme songs are playing, we're just going to talk mad shit to each other and act like it never happened. So tonight we were kind of just testing whether or not the idea could work
pretty
with
good.
StreamYard. And if you open the show tonight and start it over, it starts with me telling Angie I'm taking the kids and leaving you and I want a fucking divorce.
And I'm like, huh? What?
Because you were on your fucking cell phone.
Looking at pictures of my dog.
She was looking
My
at
dog.
tickets for Smod's Got Talent, the show that we're actually doing here
Ironically, yes, that's what I
on
was doing.
69, June 9th, over at the SMODCASTLE Cinemas here in Atlantic Highlands, New Jersey. You
Yes.
can come see us. You can go to the beach. We can hang out at Julio's Pizza. Or
Or you could get pickle pizza.
you
at
can go
Julio's.
over
That
to the
shit's
Bud
amazing.
Bus and get yourself a little
Tootski.
snoochie boochie. You know what I mean?
A little snoochie
They don't
booch.
have Kevin's actual snoogans. I wish they did, but they're not available in New Jersey unless you go, unless by some
Unless you're
weird,
here and there's
well,
an auction.
I mean,
And
that's-
you give
but
yourself
that's just
a donation.
that's just a tube, though.
to
I mean,
the-
whatever's in there,
Yeah,
nobody
you get
knows.
the tube, and it's a donation because you're giving to an auction to keep the theater open and alive. The arts.
The arts.
The arts.
We're all about the arts.
Yeah.
I wish I had
don't know.
glitter for that. The arts.
The arts.
You'd be pissed if I hit you with glitter.
Oh, dude.
Next week
our
I'm bringing
kid-
glitter, guys.
Our kid had glitter. She had these mixie potion things. I lost my shit.
How about
on
New
her.
Year's Eve here? Is it still there? So New
Yeah,
Year's Eve
it's
here.
still on the floor over
Kevin
there.
did an event, and we came for the event, and we watched the New Year's Eve balls drop here with Kevin Smith and Shecky, his little Chihuahua dog. Who,
It's a wiener dog. Shecky is a wiener dog.
fat wiener dog, fat Chihuahua dog. Is there really a difference, Ange? Our dog looks exactly the same
Okay,
as Shecky.
Shecky is a longer version of our dog. It's like if you took Pietro and you stretched Armstrong them.
I would say I thought it was more like if you took Pietro and half of his legs like got chopped off, like Lieutenant Dan.
I mean, you'd
Had
have
little
to.
floppers.
You'd have to.
You know,
you'd
running
have
around his little
to
getaway
cut him off
sticks.
at the knees and then stretch him out a little bit.
All right. Fuck, man. All right. So anyway, they did that big New Year's Eve event, and when the balls dropped, Kevin had like 4 people up here who were
Sparkle cannons.
that had confetti
Cannons.
bangers, the ones you twist, and they were like this big around.
Oh, I hate those things.
And literally, it is now April, and they're still. They've
I
had
think
3
they're
cleaning companies come
stuck
here, and there's still confetti.
to the paint on the ground.
I know, it's awesome, and I can't wait because
We had them for your birthday one year, and I wanted to
Smod's Got
unalive
Talent.
everybody that did that.
At the Smod's Got Talent show, you're getting slimed.
I'm not getting
Yeah,
slimed.
Nickelodeon's
like,
coming.
You can't do that on television?
Yeah,
is
we're
that what it
doing it.
was? And if you say, I don't know, you got slimed, is that what it was? I think that's what it was.
Glitter is
Yeah.
craft herpes because you can never get rid of it. Fair
Devil
enough.
dust. Craft herpes. It's a gift that keeps on giving.
It'll be your second type of herpes. Look at
Oh,
that.
great. Oh, you're so funny. I hope you choke on your smoothie. Is there going
If
to
you
be
want
an
to see
after
Bill
party?
Bossett choke on his smoothie, feel free to reach out.
Probably. We'll probably go out afterwards.
For what?
Afterwards, the after party.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do something. I don't.
There's a bunch of restaurants and bars around here. Actually, there's a whole lot of restaurants.
So
and
we're gonna
bars.
get turned.
No, we'll probably end up at the harbor side down the street
Harbor Side.
and drink yourself a rum bucket.
Dude, I drank 2 rum buckets before the New Year's Eve thing. Woo!
I was just getting over having pneumonia, so I was drinking coffee, and yeah,
She was the DD.
I was a designated driver. Yeah.
That happens a lot more lately. I don't know why.
I'm the designated driver. Yeah, it's because I'm awesome. I'm awesome.
Hey guys, so we did a new video for the show for the big event that I keep,
Plugging and promoting.
fucking beating you in the face with. But it's important that this event does well because we'd like to be able to do more of them. So if we get enough people and this works out, we'll keep getting more and more talent, and we'll keep doing more and more Smod's Got Talent things. And I think it's a good blend of, bigger acts and us supporting local acts and upcoming acts and, everybody trying to push everybody. So basically, if you guys go get the tickets at SMODCASTLECINEMAS.com, come to the show. We'll keep doing more and more of these shows. And I was going somewhere with this, and
I don't know.
I forgot.
I have stage fright in front of.
oh,
a
the
bunch of
video.
people,
Oh, God.
and
Oh, I
it's gonna
can't
be
wait.
Like a bumbling mess.
Nah, I'm going to pick you up
And
on
I
the stage. It'll be
hate-
fun.
I mean, I hate dressing in regular clothes as it is.
I have that thing from
Can-
Blades of Glory that Will Ferrell wrote. That's what you're wearing. It's already been picked
totally
out.
wear that.
Angie's doing a ribbon dance.
Oh my God, that would be
The big red
amazing.
ribbons, yes. That's going to be you.
Like the thingies.
And you're doing it to the song at the end of Step Brothers.
Which one is that?
The one that they play up on the stage.
Can
You know what I'm talking about.
Can we please make that a part of the show where I just get up there with ribbons and kind of like just
If you want to see
Prance-
Angie in spandex with ribbons,
nobody wants to see me in
all you
spandex.
have to do
I'll be looking like the principal.
is
from
go over
Billy
to the
Madison.
TikTok account or the Instagram account and show some love to the new Good Soup Smod's Got Talent video that's up.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time making that video.
There's a couple of them on there, and it's on. If you guys haven't heard it, June 9th,
69.
6-9, and that was not on purpose that we did that.
It was exactly. I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. That shit was definitely on purpose. I did that shit 100%. As soon as Ernie was like, we were going through the book to see what day we were going to do the show, and I wanted a Friday, and we're like, no. And
Everything
no,
else was
and no.
booked
And then
'cause,
he was like, well, we have June 9th, and I'm like, June 9th. I'm like, all right, I can work with that. And then I realized that
69.
June is 6, and I was like, that's the one. And I handed him my credit card.
No, you didn't hand him anything.
I didn't hand him anything. Actually, I brought it with me tonight, but
The castle keeper's not here.
the castle, he's not here. He's having a hangover evening. Even though he doesn't drink, they're gonna wake up in Vegas and they're gonna be like, "Hello, we fucked up." No.
Is Zach Galifianakis?
No, they're having, and I hope they're having a good time. That dude needed a vacation. Ernie is probably the hardest working individual I've
Yes.
ever met in my life.
Yes. Yes.
I don't have anything else, man. The show, Smod's Got Talent, that's literally consuming my life right now, is trying to get everything ready and trying to get these acts and everybody good to go. I'm actually going to be on 2 Zoom meetings tonight with 2 comedians who want to come out and do stand-up for you at the event.
For me, for us, for the show,
No, for them.
for them,
For you.
for you,
Y'all's.
for the
I don't know.
tidings.
We're weird. We're in a weird spot in Jersey. We're not really North Jersey, and we're not really South Jersey. So like y'all doesn't really cover it, but there's a lot of Salt Life stickers out here, if you know what I mean.
for the
So,
people. The people.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean it's rough. I don't know. It's like a 50-50 split. Like, either people want to hear us talk like,
What, like Philly Jersey, or you're gonna talk like you're
Johns?
from Staten Island? Yeah.
yeah,
mean,
like,
you're gonna be stuck in the middle.
You don't know which. Like,
that mid-Atlantic accent is
yeah,
terrible.
but it's more about like the wording. Like, you don't know which slang to use. You know what I mean? Like,
so
do we use y'all because we're kind of
our
South Jersey here?
kid is gonna grow up sounding like she's from Staten Island, because South Amboy, when we moved away and we came back to South
she's not.
Amboy, I could hear that accent in everybody around here, and I never realized it before until we moved away. And when we came back, I can't pick it up now because I have it 100%. I mean, yeah. Well, it was even worse when I lived in Staten Island. So,
Yo, if Angie says coffee, it will literally. It's like
Coffee? Dude, okay, so when I lived in Staten Island,
Please,
I
no.
lived there for 16 years. So, like, I picked up the accent.
Yeah, but
pretty
she's
hard.
weird because she's got that accent, but then like she also lived in Scranton, Pennsylvania for a while, so she picked up that cold
used to
crack.
call
Like,
me
she sounds like she's from
Scrangy.
fucking Milwaukee. You're like I mean, like, literally, man. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna be real with you. Listen, baby, I love you to death, and I think you are a sexual goddess and all that. But you're like yelling in the bedroom type. It's a little rough, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it's.
Can I start yelling out www.billysballbags.com?
Only if you do it in a Staten Island voice.
All right.
SMODCASTLECinemas.com. SMODCASTLECinemas.com.
Okay,
They need
yeah,
to buy tickets.
SMODCastleCinemas.com. Buy tickets for the show on 6/9. There we go. All right, are we done? Is this debauchery over?
All right, guys. So check out the show. Check out the videos because I've been doing
Yes.
videos to hype up each artist coming on. So you can right now see one that's dedicated to Corey, which actually
Corey.
includes
He's our
the
first
music
one.
video for "Don't Fuck With Me," his new song
I like it.
that I absolutely love. It's a dope
And you can
song.
listen to it on Amazon Prime.
If they ever brought True Blood back, that would be the perfect song to open it with.
Yeah, it would be.
So anyway, guys, you have a great night. We will see you next week.
I come for some good soup.
Welcome to the Good Soup Live.
Good soup live. All I ever think about is good soup live. Wonder what they'll talk about. Then again, ginger snaps, finger cuffs. Where you at? Straight out of New Jersey. The good soup live. All I ever think about is good soup live. Wonder what they'll talk about. Then again, ginger snaps, finger cuffs. Where you at? Straight out of New Jersey. The Good Soup Live.
The Good Soup is live at the one and only SMODCASTLE in Leonardo, New Jersey.